The reason that we're having warnings here is because in Java is basically telling you that you should basically tell us what data types you're expecting here. So for example, to fix this, to get rid of the warning, I need to indicate that what the data type of the key is. And what we're going to use is we're going to use the diamond operator and say that this is a string. And for now, we're going to make this value an object. And the reason I want to make this value an object is that way I can hold any value here. Because notice that this is a float, this is a string, and this is a number also. Okay, so one of the things I'll do here is, let's go here to HashMap. We'll use the diamond operator, and we'll say string and object. And notice that all the warnings are gone. On this side, you also need the diamond operator, so let's do that. And the warnings are gone now. So again, to specify the data types, you have to do this. Now let's run this example again just to make a point here. Okay, notice I'm running this and I'm getting Jean Boulet and 35. Let's say, for example, I wanted to make this all in uppercase. Uppercase belongs to the string class. Even though there's a string inside of here, if I go to the next line of this line and I say O, notice I don't have access to any of the methods of a string. These methods all belong to the object. So let's say I wanted to do this. I'm going to say string name U for name in uppercase. What I would have to first do is cast this as a string. I'll put the O there. And what this allows us to do now is to convert this into a string. This is considered downcasting. Now again, the reason that this is considered downcasting, if I click on string and do a Control T, string is up here and object is up here. Oh, didn't mean to do that. And for me to convert this into a string, I'm going downwards. So from object to string is downwards. Therefore, this is considered downcasting. Okay. Now that I have it as a string, I'll have the ability now to use string functions. So I'm going to do a system out print line, and this time I'm going to say name U to uppercase. Notice that if you look at the signature, to uppercase, okay, and this returns a string and it belongs to the string object. So now when I run this, I can do that now. Okay, this is the first one that we ran. This is an object. We then converted to a string and made it now to uppercase. But the first thing I had to do was downcast. Now let's do the age now. Same thing here, the age I put into an object. Let's say I wanted to add a year to it. Okay, so if I go down here now, I'll create an integer. I'll say updated age. Okay, I have to convert it to an integer, so I have to say here int and O. Now once I convert that to an integer, I can do things with this integer. I'll do now sys out, and I'll say here update age, and I'll do an increment of 1. This will add 1 to it, and then we should see the age increase. If we save it and we run it, this is the 36, because remember 35 I have inside of memory, 35 right there. Okay, I then convert it into an integer. This is also downcasting. And then I increment it by 1. So that's why you see 36 here. And of course, the original value that was in memory is 35. Okay, with that, good luck and good coding.